Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host,
Lee. I'm traveling.
You're traveling. Okay. How's that going?
Well, everyone's traveling, and that is kind of the problem. So I thought, here's a couple tips from someone who travels a great deal and has found some shortcuts, some hacks, some workarounds so that traveling isn't so inefficient.
Inefficient. Okay.
Well,
tell me when.
One of them is, it sounds so simple, but joining one of the clubs that is for your rental car, like for instance, Enterprise, you see all those people waiting in line. That's not you. You go straight to your car, you drive out, and you're done. It's all handled before you even get there. That's one time saver for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know Hertz does it as well. You just, oh yeah, stall 54 is yours. And you just grab the car. So, yeah, excellent. What's the next one?
Well, another line that I always see that really, I'm like, I don't want to be that person, was going in to Staples, of all places, to get my TSA approval. And to be able to go in that shorter line, leave my shoes on, leave my laptop in the bag, and you don't have to go through a scanner. You go through just the metal detector.
Yeah.
So you can leave stuff in your pocket so much faster.
Oh, yeah. TSA pre-check. Boy, is that a winner. But you know what I don't like is Clear, the one that does the eyes, because what they do is then they take all the people to the front of the line. So you're waiting in TSA and all of a sudden here's 10 people and they cut the line. And I'm like, I don't want to be that person. And I'm kind of annoyed that you just did that. Anyhow, rant over. What's your next one?
This one sounds counterintuitive, but another line I see is people waiting for their Uber or Lyft ride. I just get in a cab.
Yeah.
The prices have almost equaled out, and they're right there. So you don't wait, especially when it's cold or rainy or there's a long line. You just get in the cab and off you go. And so, if you've been conditioned to use Lyft and Uber, that's fine. They're not bad. I'm just saying for efficiency purposes, cabs sometimes are more efficient.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We started doing this. Quick story. The first time we did it, we get in the cab, we tell the guy where we're going. He never brings it up on his phone. He never brings it. He just drives. And I'm like, holy cow. He knows the city. And it wasn't until we got home that he pointed to across the street and he's like, I used to live there. And I said his name because he was my neighbor. And he's like, oh, my God. So the inefficient part was we sat and talked for 20 minutes after he dropped us off because we hadn't seen each other in years. His kids are grown. We had just all this stuff to talk about. So I'm a big fan of the cab. Why wait?
Yeah, why wait? Another thing where there's long lines at some times and then shorter lines at other times is if you can, and if you don't mind flying at off hours. So early morning, you would think would be, I'll beat the crowd. Look at there. No, early morning's busy. It's the evening flights that are shorter. So it depends where you're going. Sometimes that doesn't work out. But if you can, taking a later night flight is a time saver. Another one that I've found super handy is instead of checking your bags, carrying them on so you don't wait.
Yeah.
I know I'm 50-50. Depends where I'm going. But to do that, I started buying clothes that were, I don't know what exactly they're made out of, but they don't get stinky. They don't wrinkle. They look pretty good. So I can carry less clothes. I don't need as many. The same outfit could be worn more than once, or the same pants with different tops. So if I'm going to see someone twice, they might not notice the same pants. Got to change the shirt. So I pack less clothes. Less clothes means a smaller bag. Smaller bag means I can carry it with me. Carrying it with me means less waiting for my bag to come off the plane. Efficiency.
Yeah, if you can do that. Just having to carry my bag and put it in the plane and stuff, that sometimes makes me a little crazy.
And then, the last thing is that I always have an extra set of everything, a
Yes.
set of travel. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Like a travel bag. So I just grab and go
Yeah.
instead of, forgetting something. Then I have to go down to the front desk and ask, do you have a toothbrush, or go to the store? So having, a go bag, so to speak, if I were in the FBI, my go bag.
Well, especially for technology, having extra
Yes.
set of all your cables and any connectors and anything like that, having an extra set that's always packed so you don't have to just go, oh, I don't have that. And then where's the Best Buy, and where's it? How can I get an Uber to the Best Buy or wherever you're going to pick it up? So make travel efficient. Follow some of Lee's ideas and be back with us again next week for another episode.